Jerry, can I look at this? Or should I wait? Jerry, you didn't tell me not to look.
You can't vote.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you. No cheating.
I don't know.
You're gonna get the longest minute, you know?
It always is. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Township of Wyckoff. Please stand for the flag salute. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for an invocation by Rabbi Waxman.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioners. This Sunday is the Jewish holiday of Purim, which celebrates the Jewish people's deliverance from a genocidal foe who sought to annihilate us in ancient Persia. This enemy tried to accomplish his goals by dividing the people of Persia against one another and so weakening them to be able to pick them off. It is a message that we learn time and again, that we are weak when we're divided, that we are stronger when we stand together, when we emphasize those things that unite us over those that divide us. And that is a message that this body took to heart in the aftermath of the anti-Semitic graffiti that appeared at Ramapo and at FAMS. And I want you to know that my community has profound appreciation for the forceful message that all of you put out in the aftermath of those ugly episodes, asserting that anti-Semitism has no place here in Wyckoff. And so my prayer is that Wyckoff continues to be a force for unity and not division, that all of the members of this august body will continue to be guided by the values of those things that hold us together so that we can work for the common good, for policies that benefit all of the residents of Wyckoff, so we can strengthen our connections to one another and to this community. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Nice. When I went to Israel, I was there for Purim.
Nancy, could I please have the reading of the Open Public Meetings Act?
Yes. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied with respect to this meeting. Specifically, the time, date, and location were included in the annual notice of meetings adopted by the governing body, posted in the municipal building by the Township Clerk's office, and sent to at least 2 newspapers, including the official newspaper of the Township, the Ridgewood News, and the Bergen Record. Additionally, to the extent known, the agenda for this meeting and whether formal action will be taken was posted in the municipal building by the Township Clerk's office and sent to at least 2 newspapers, including the official newspaper of the Township, the Ridgewood News, and posted on our municipal website in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mr. Boonstra?
Here.
Mr. Lane?
Here.
Mr. Madigan?
Yeah.
Mr. Shanley?
Here.
And Mayor Melchiong.
Here. Thank you. Could I please request a motion to open the public comment period? Public comment period, 5 minutes per speaker for public comment on any governmental issue that a member of the public feels may be of concern to the residents of the Township of Wyckoff.
So move.
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong.
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Please step forward to the microphone if you wish to make a comment.
Jerry Gettings, 629 Lawlands Road, Wyckoff. I have a very interesting, not yet. I'll tell you when to turn it over in a minute. I have a very interesting proposal for the new ladder truck. I will give each of you a copy so you can follow along on my proposal. Please do not turn over your copy until I have finished my introduction. There we go. I want you to understand that there are 2 ways to look at every day life activities. Government lives with a cloud over it. That's how things go. Governments have edicts, rules, regulations, ordinances, policies, etc. So I'd like you all, right now, to allow that cloud to drift away. Let's not have a cloud here that this is the way the government works, this is the way we have to work. That's not really the way life is. Let the sky be clear and seriously consider my proposal. Please follow me as I read my proposal. Kindly turn over your papers now. Okay. Funding of Wyckoff ladder truck. I believe I have come up with a novel way to fund the purchase of the new ladder truck for $2,280,000. This means of funding will not require issuance of bonds, but would be paid for entirely at the time of delivery. This will entail the cooperation of the citizens of Wyckoff and all the establishments, businesses, and governmental entities of Wyckoff. This will be a total community cooperation of the Township of Wyckoff. The results will be a fully paid ladder truck. The citizens of Wyckoff have supported many entities that call Wyckoff home. And my concept is that these entities do owe some gratitude to the citizens of Wyckoff. This gratitude can be shown through the following manners: contribution or give back. The Wyckoff Family YMCA, their facility is the largest in the town and the most required for a ladder truck in an emergency. The Wyckoff YMCA has been supported by the township and its citizens for many years. Therefore, the YMCA should have no problem in contributing to the funding of the ladder truck for 3 years at $150,000 a year for a total of $450,000. The Wyckoff Public Library needs a ladder truck to protect its facilities and its contents. The library has substantial surplus in excess of $1,600,000. By the way, the Wyckoff Library is the second largest expenditure in the Wyckoff. We give them over $1.5 million a year, which is dictated by the state of New Jersey. 3 years at $130,000 each totals $390,000. They only have over $1.6 million in reserve. There are 15 houses of worship in Wyckoff. 10 have substantial buildings, I think, that need protection by the ladder truck. These houses of worship have been supported by the citizens of Wyckoff. It is only right that these 10 show their appreciation by contributing to the ladder truck. 3 years at $17 each year for a total of $54,000 per house of worship equals $540,000. We're really getting up there. The Wyckoff Grade School normally has a surplus at the end of each year and has accumulated a sizable surplus. The sizable surplus right now is over $3 million. Therefore, they certainly can contribute. 3 years at $100,000 per year for a total of $300,000. We're almost up to our $2,280,000. The much appreciated volunteer fire department personnel could be involved in the new ladder truck by running 3 raffles, 1 each year. Minimum number of tickets, 3,000 at $100 each. Everybody likes to take a ticket on a car. So what they do is they have 3 years at $3,000 raffle ticket. That equals $300,000 a year. That's the cost of the raffle, etc. You end up with $200,000 each. 3 years times 200, $600,000. What do you have now? Total contribution, $2,280,000. Ladder truck, $2,280,000. Now, let me tell you, this not include a possible contribution from ShopRite or Stop and Shop. You know, $100 each over 3 years, that's only $33,000 a year. That's nothing for those companies. Since there will be no requirement for bonding, where costs will be incurred, it might probably save $100,000. What about the value of the present ladder truck? There must be some estimated value. $300,000, I don't know what it's worth. There are probably other establishments that would like to have their name recorded as a contributor. Value, I don't know. But what I'm saying here now is that there is a way of buying that ladder truck without having to go bond it. Let's get the money from these people. Every one of these organizations that I've just spoken about, I've checked on their finances. They all have a lot of money. And since the townspeople have been giving to them, and the fire department has been supporting and protecting them, it's time that they gave a little back. Now,
Thank you for your presentation, Jerry.
I'm not done.
Jerry,
You don't?
Jerry, we let you go over your time.
Excuse me.
Jerry,
What?
you're on to about 8 minutes right now.
I can't hear you.
You're on to about 8 minutes right now.
That's okay.
No, it's
I
not.
thought I gave a pretty good presentation for
You do.
$2,280,000.
We have it to
I think
review.
it's worth 3 minutes, don't you? If you don't think it's worth 3 minutes, you don't belong there. Now I'm going to say, things don't happen unless you have some skin in the game. You ever hear of skin in the game? Well, I propose that I'll give, after this is all accumulated and you get your $2,280,000, I'll give an extra $50,000
Thank you, Jerry.
of my money. That's how much I believe in it.
Seeing and hearing no one else, I move to close public comment.
Second.
Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong.
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Can I please have a motion for the approval of the February 20th, 2024 work session and business meeting minutes?
I
So
should
moved.
say March 5th, sorry.
Oh, yeah. March 5th.
So moved as revised.
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong.
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Consent agenda, please, Nancy?
All matters listed below are considered by the Township Committee to be routine in nature. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If any discussion is desired by the Township Committee, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Resolution 142, authorize redemption of tax sale certificate number 23-00001 for block 235, lot 15, 411 Franklin Avenue. Resolution 143, authorize 2023 LoSAP participants. Number 144, emergency temporary appropriations. Number 145, authorization of vouchers and payment of bills. Number 146, authorizing the Township of Wykoff's application to the New Jersey Clean Energy Program Community Energy Planning Grant. Two ordinances for introduction tonight. Number 2006, an ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. And number 2007, an ordinance of the Township of Wykoff in the County of Bergen, New Jersey, providing for the special assessment of all or a portion of the cost relating to lead service line replacement. Two motions for approval. The first is to approve the Friends of TJ 5K run scheduled to be held on Sunday, May 19th, 2025, from 9 a.m. to noon. The run will begin and end at Eisenhower School. Approximately 30 to 40 temporary lawn signs will be put up for 10 days in late March, and then posted again for 10 days immediately prior to the race. And secondly, to approve the posting of a temporary sign from March 27th to April 6th at Temple Beth Rochon to promote a private dinner honoring a member of the temple staff. The event will be held on April 6th from 7 to midnight. May I have a motion and a second to approve this consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong?
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
Is that me? The following motion and vote are considered a separate motion and not on the consent agenda. Before we move on to that, Tom and I would just like to say a few words about the budget and the budget process this year. First, I would like to thank Diana, Fran, Matt for all their hard work as usual. It was a very challenging budget year this year, but they worked hard, and I think we delivered a good budget here in Wykoff. So this budget has been meticulously developed to limit the tax rate increase while ensuring the continuous provision of essential services and the investment in critical infrastructure.
Speak up a little louder,
Township
please.
Committee's approach to the 2024 budget prioritizes a delicate balance between minimizing tax burdens and investing in the township's vital services and aging infrastructure.
I too would like to thank Matt, Diana, and Fran, and the 2024 budget will result in a tax increase of 2.36%, which means for an average home of $810,000, equivalent to 2.4 cents per $100 of assessed valuation.
Go to the next part.
It's you.
I did that.
Okay. Continuing on, continuing our dedication to infrastructure and public safety, the 2024 budget allocates funds for road resurfacing, Department of Public Works equipment renewal, firefighter safety equipment, and pedestrian safety enhancements. Investments in police communication technologies further reflect the township's commitment to public safety, ensuring a rapid and coordinated response to emergencies. We remain steadfast in controlling expenditure increase through strategic initiatives, including grant seeking, competitive bidding, shared services, and technological advancements.
The 2024 budget was crafted with the taxpayers' interests at heart, aiming to deliver essential residential services with as minimal of a tax impact as possible. Investments in technology, public safety, and cybersecurity reflect a forward-thinking approach to municipal governance, all within the confines of the state-mandated guidelines.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve the introduction of the 2024 municipal budget.
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong?
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
All right. Could we please have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Boonstra?
Yes.
Mr. Lane?
Aye.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Melchiong?
Yes.
With an affirmative vote, we are adjourned.